Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God chapter 529 or season 3 episode 112. I'm, I'm I'm not gonna lie, just like when we got a pretty long flashback, kind of pretty much flashback arc in One Piece fairly recently-ish. I mean, geez, I guess it's been a year or so. Man, time is so hard to keep track of. I'm once again finding myself really attached to this flashback. I know that Wang Wang and Nen Nen probably have to die, but I don't want them to. I'm very, very attached to them actually. And it's one of those things where, once again, just like with One Piece at that time, I love what's going on currently, but as much as I like what's going on currently, I'm enjoying this flashback so much, I really don't quite want it to end. But either way, this is the last chapter of the month, and like I said, I'm going to start doing monthly reviews. So the past 4 chapters, I guess 4 probably, I'm going to be doing a review for this week, I would hope. I'm getting a lot of work done on the screen time video. I know I haven't brought it up in a while because while I wasn't working on other Tower of God stuff, I wasn't working on that either. So starting late last week, once I kind of got caught up to recording all this and getting stuff posted, I started working on that again and almost done making like graphics and stuff for on screen when I'm talking about stuff, but I'll still need to record sometime later this week, so maybe sometime next week hopefully I'll actually have that video done, but we'll see how things go. I have a lot of videos I'm planning to do, but with that aside, let's just get into reading. Hopefully the audio's a little bit better. I really didn't like how last video sounded. I do feel like there's probably a lot more work to be done on that front, so still planning to mess around with more of that stuff, but either way, let's just read this week and see what we get. Alright, so we're back at that castle, and we have Akranak being summoned. Yeah. How foolish of you, creature. There is no creature in this tower that I cannot just control. One of the 7 animals that Traumeré directly controls out of the 23 beasts. Giant hairtail Fandor harp. So I looked up harp because I was like, I don't quite know what kind of animal this is. I was like, let me Google this. Couldn't find anything. Don't really know what kind of animal this is. So either way, we're continuing with A Dog and Cat 4. And we're at the drawing room again. His selfish greed is ruining everything. What a greedy and foolish cat. A day ago. So you're saying Wang Wang and Nen Nen have been secretly communicating and plotting with canines to betray. Yes, Nen Nen's planning to lead the rebellion of the canines inside the main ship and take advantage of the chaos to get her children out. At the same time, Wang Wang will be joining FUG with the canines at the outer tower. So I wonder, because Wang Wang wasn't really fully in on this, and Yusracha was part of planning it. I really want to know what the end game is here with Yusracha's character. Like, did he just want to tear all this apart and just want to watch the world burn? Did he have a nobler goal like this flashback has almost made it seem? I'm really interested to where the end game is headed. And how did you find out? They seem to have mistaken me as their friend and used me as a liaison. After I helped them a few times, they told me about their plan and asked me to introduce supporters to help them escape from the battlefield. So I introduced some beastkin working at the dock. Take care of Nen Nen however you want, but allow me to handle Wang Wang. Please, let me take the canines in the battleship. The canines? Yes. Branch leaders can't be mobilized for such a trivial matter anyway. So has this been all a big plan? Since he's taking the canines in the battleship, and we know that Yama, Doom, and Paul escaped, and we know that Paul is wherever, like, the outer tower group is, did Yusracha set all this up so that while the family was distracted by Nen Nen, and Nen Nen is sacrificing herself, Yusracha can take down Wang Wang, but in the confusion their kids can escape? Because again, I just keep flopping back and forth where I'm like, I really don't quite know where Yusracha lies right now. but this almost feels like a setup. Yes, branch leaders can't be mobilized for such a trivial matter anyway. If I bring the remaining canines with me, Wong Wong will think that I'm coming with Nen Nen. That way I'll join them first without arousing suspicion. Then, when they let their guards down, I'll kill Wong Wong. The canines here have already pledged their loyalty to the family leader, haven't they? Once I kill Wong Wong, the canines who arrive later will fight against the canines there. But moving the canines might. Why are you hesitating? Don't tell me you're going to mobilize the battleship's army for this. You don't want word to go out that there's a canine even Lopobia's trainers can't control, do you? If that happens, everyone will think Lopobia's controlling power is weakened. Besides, it beats spilling dirty blood in the battleship, doesn't it? Just let the dirty one spill the dirty blood. All right, I'll ask the family leader for permission. And now we're cutting back to the battle. All right, what's going on? There's one gigantic fish. And then the canine's eyes are starting to white out. And they're falling over. My eyes! So that's the animal the family leader controls himself. I feel overwhelmed just by looking at it. I have to get my children out of here somehow. I was trying to meet my children. I didn't know it was such a big deal that you would come yourself. I'm simply their mother. No, those beings are not your children, but my animals. What? You're ridiculous. Don't make me repeat myself. How dare a mere creature. Alright. We have Akranak. It looks like getting his arm torn off. Akranak. But it's creating a Shinsu orb with the other hand that looks like it might be dissolving the fish. But it seems to have not worked. Sometimes action panels in modern Tower of God can be hard to follow. I've noticed it with other people reacting to. My attacks can't do much damage. It'd be because my host is still too weak. I'm no match for an animal controlled by the family head. And that's Akranak, I'm assuming, thinking. And he's getting constricted, it looks like. And then an attack coming from behind and piercing through it. Akranak. Death is much simpler than domination. To me, death is a gift. For those who aren't even worth dominating. Akranak, can you hear my inner voice? I know you've never accepted my will ever since you chose me, but please do me a favor this time. I don't stand a chance now, so give up on me and protect my children. Oh? And then, what is this? Is this Traumare's weapon? Hide yourself, beside my children in dead silence so no one can notice. When they're in danger like now, come back and protect them. And that's the first and last favor I ask of you. Okay. So, Nen Nen might be down, and if Yama does inherit Akranak, then it's going to be interesting that he has the power of what a former Slayer had, which is this ancient creature, which might be a rule-breaking power. I mean, if they were a Slayer, we can assume that. Plus, the ability to not be dominated, inherited through Wong Wong. Yeah, we see Akranak going within Yama. The next day, Outer Tower. Occupied territory of canines. Now we see Wong Wong with all the people on the ground below. Man, love these designs. Every time we get these big panels of the canine people, I keep looking to see if there's any canine people we know, but of course there wouldn't be, because they didn't even know like the full history of Yama and his brothers, except for maybe like Ruelmon. So it wouldn't really make sense for us to recognize these people. What are you still doing here, Wong Wong? Oh, this is part of the flashback we saw before. The canines dominated by Lopobia will soon barge in here. They're trying to use those canines to wipe out the canines here. Yasracha. There will be a bloody battle within the same species. This is so cool that I'm like, oh crap, we've seen this before. This is, we've seen this. You're the only one who can change their fate. So come around and join my hands now, Wong Wong. Nen Nen is waiting too. I already told you I can't do it. What are you talking about? A year has passed as planned, and your child's been born too. Now's the time to use your ability. Ability? Don't act foolish. You have the power to save the beastkin. Sorry, hiccup. That's the destiny you're born with for sure. Let's take the canines and escape from here. We'll build a nation of just beastkin. I can't go. What? This is what Nen Nen wants. The family leader unleashed you, and there's no one here who can control you. I've even brought the rest of the canines with me. But why can't you run away? Is it because of loyalty? Are you going to betray the one you love? Yasracha, just to remain loyal to that damn master of yours. While staying here, I thought about a lot. I thought a lot about whether I can live without my master. What the point of life would be if I don't follow my master and feel complete. That kind of life means nothing to me. Betraying my master and living on my own is not for me. If there's something the beast can want, I'll ask the family leader myself. I'm sure he'll take care and listen to me. You're still going on about that nonsense. The family leader doesn't even think of you as a human. You're just... Don't talk about my master thoughtlessly. What? You really are still. Even if you have such loyalty to him, it's too late now. What? I told the family leader that you and the canines are plotting with Nen Nen to double-cross him. What the... Why would the family really send me here with the rest of the canines? I even lied to him that I would kill you right here. But that would just put Nen Nen and my children in danger. That's not my business. Yasracha, I've been telling you since before, Wong Wong, that I'll take you away from your master. Honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of on Yasracha's side here. That, you know, like... Ah, man. Is freedom really worth losing their lives? But maybe, because, again, they're just losing their lives under Traumaray anyway. Traumaray was going to slaughter them anyway. We already know this. And Wong Wong wasn't going to do a damn thing about it. But let it happen. I am Team Yasracha here. Yasracha, you were still thinking about that. Yeah, why would I enter the battleship and even become a clown for the family leader? This was all to take you and go on a journey again. I don't care about the canines or Nen Nen. You're still my only purpose. You probably think I'm the same old obsessive cat, don't you? But you haven't changed at all either. You're still a foolish and devoted dog. And I'm still a very selfish cat. Honestly, though, again, Yasracha's plot is kind of the best case scenario for everyone except Nen Nen, who has to sacrifice herself. Like, in reality, Wong Wong's totally wrong because he would have got himself and his family slaughtered. In the end, neither of us could overcome our instincts, am I wrong? Yasracha. So now choose whether you'll die here with the canines. Oh, okay, don't know what that was all about. Yeah, my computer's acting crazy. Oh well. Or save them and escape with me. Well, now that you've become a traitor to the family, you seem to have only one option. Yasracha, how could you? Again, I'm not feeling very betrayed. I kind of feel like Yasracha has a point. I feel like Wong Wong, if anything, is the one, oh, I'll ask the family leader about it. He was planning to kill you guys. Like, I feel like Wong Wong is like, it's not like Yasracha's fully, totally in the right. No, he's kind of still a dick, but like, Wong Wong is at the very least completely in the wrong. The gates, but I haven't heard anything. Who could it be? The only one who can come over without permission from this side of the gate is... No way. And Traumaray, comes across with Nen Nen. It's the family leader. And we have dead Nen Nen. Family leader and Nen Nen. And is Yusracha going to have to kill Wong Wong to keep up appearances? The family leader involved himself in such a trivial matter. Why in the world would he... And then another shot of Nen Nen and Wong Wong noticing and getting angry. He yells out for her. We have the Shinsu coming off of him. In the end, you're baring your teeth at me too. Dog, I knew you would betray me. You're just no different from the others. They all leave me when they fall in love and become obsessed with something. So that's where your loyalty ends too. Master, how could you say such a thing? But even if you bared your teeth at me, I can't kill you myself after all the years you followed me. Or is Yusracha not going to have a choice? Is Traumerei going to take control of him to kill Wong Wong? Now we see all the canine people and their eyes widening out. Traumerei, is that guy now using mind control? He's controlling the canines. Let's run away, Wong Wong. The family leader's trying to make the canines kill you. Master, there's something I want to ask. Even at this moment I'm terribly afraid that I might be doing something wrong to you, Master. Even after losing my loved one, I'm still conflicted between loyalty and rage towards you. But how could you just stab the woman I love so easily? When you stabbed Nen Nen, did you simply not think about how I would feel? Will you do the same to my children too? Yes. What difference will it make if I know how some insignificant creature would feel? And again, Traumerei has not changed. Wong Wong has been mega deluded. Did you expect me to show love and mercy to a mere dog? And then, yes, to the end. I thought you would know. I actually really love Wong Wong's story in that. We have, did you think I would show mercy to a dog? Yes. Did you do this because you love me? Yeah, but it was a lie. I thought you would know about my loyalty for sure. Lastly, I'd like to ask one more thing. As someone who served you, how should I face death here, for you to have mercy upon my children and the canines? Well, give your body to the canines that are running to you now, and die with as many scratches on your body as their number. Then I'll show mercy as you wish. All right, I'll just do as you say. Wong Wong, what are you saying? That'll simply kill even you. Yusracha, you stab me too. What? You should survive. Stab me and save yourself. Wong Wong. And again, we know that he could disobey. But again, even though I disagree with him, it is a really cool story to see Wong Wong being fully loyal to someone who does not care about him, even to the very end. Now that I've lost the one I love and my master, there's no point in living anymore. You probably think I'm a fool. Like you said, I'm just living and dying by my instinct. But you're different from me. Hey, Wong Wong, you're sly and selfish. You're sly and selfish that you would do anything to save yourself. Even if it means stabbing me. So stab me. Break yourself of that obsession that's been tying you down, and be free. Live by your instinct, and be yourself. You're free now, Yusracha. To be continued. I was kind of hoping we would end the flashback of this chapter, so that I could review sort of the whole flashback as one bit. But, yeah. That's it. Man, this flashback's been incredible. It sucks to see Nen Nen go, gonna suck to see Wong Wong go. But again, even, like I mentioned, even if I, fully disagree with Wong Wong and think he's mega delusional and everything, it is so interesting seeing his story be one where he stayed loyal to the very, very end. It's a really interesting idea and concept for a character. And like, again, the like dog and cat stuff is really, really good. Yusracha's character is great, and I'm really interested to see, again, what the end game is with this story for him. And again, more of just the lore and learning more about Traumerei and more about the 10 families and the tower itself is just so cool and interesting. I really think this flashback has been some of CU's best work. It's been so incredibly good. So yeah, I've loved it, and I hope you all have too. My computer has been acting nuts this entire time I'm recording, so hopefully it doesn't mess up the recording. Probably will. What can you do at this point? Trying to hold things together with paper clips, it seems. But yeah, I've loved and adored this flashback. Hope you have too. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a review as soon as I can. Screen time video as soon as I can. Both of those within the next week or two, whether it's this week or next week, with all hope. So yeah, either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of this chapter, my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Tower of God, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I can give you a link. If you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Thank you to those of you who are already patrons. And that's it for this week. So yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you all next time.